welcome back to my channel. I am in front of the real camera today for a favorites video. I know it's been a really long time since I've done one of these, and I decided that I wanted to do kind of a springtime favorites because I got busy and I started making other films, and right now it's just good for me to do one video a week, but I have a lot of new favorites that I want to share with you, so here we are. The first thing that I want to mention before I forget that I am loving this morning, I already said it, that I am loving right now is the morning time. I have been having some trouble sleeping, and specifically sleeping through the morning. Historically, I've been one of those people who could just like sleep past noon. I love my sleep. I believe that sleep helps you to stay beautiful, and I just really enjoy it, and I see huge difference in my mood and my complexion and my outlook on life when I get a lot of sleep. So I just love to sleep. But lately I've found that I naturally have been waking up between 5 a.m. and maybe like 6:30 a.m. and at first it really made me upset because I was like, oh my gosh, I hate this. But right now I've got a lot of stuff on my plate, and in addition to having a pig who wakes up naturally with the sunlight, and now it's getting bright early as well as staying bright later, waking up early has just made a lot of sense. So it's been really nice. I haven't been 100% consistent with it, but I've been for sure awake and basically up by 6:35 for the past month or so. So it's been really nice, and I've just been able to kind of have a longer morning and get stuff done, and I don't feel rushed, and I've been able to make breakfast for myself. What? That is not me. Making breakfast for myself, drink my coffee, read, you know, clean up my house before I leave it so I can come home to a cleaner house. Just all those things that I would like to have done in the morning because I'm awake anyway. I've been kind of doing that. So my first favorite has been mornings. Okay, so the next thing that I've been loving has actually been Epsom salts, specifically the eucalyptus one. Like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. And I love to take baths, but I don't usually have a lot of time for baths, and I feel like baths are one of those things that you can do like once a week, or at least in my schedule, that's what I've got. So what I've been doing with these Epsom salts is actually something my mom does. I sprinkle them in the back of my shower, and then I get in, and oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot even describe how therapeutic it is to have something as wonderful and calming and beautiful as Epsom salts. And it's like, it somehow creates, I feel like it creates some kind of subconscious routine, like, okay, I'm calming down, like in addition to what the essential oils or whatever in this probably really do, and like there's magnesium in Epsom salts, so that's the other reason they tell you to take it. But I think that there's something really, there's just something to be said for a routine and smells that are associated with a certain mood, and I have been loving Epsom salts. So definitely try that in your shower. Super, super fun and just really nice. Like, it feels luxurious, but you're just taking a shower. Next thing I've been loving on the beauty train has been something that I have been kind of hesitant to talk about, and this is Curology. I messed up my bottle, so it doesn't look very glamorous right now. But the first time I heard about Curology was actually on YouTube. I was watching somebody's video on how they got rid of their acne, and I was intrigued because for years I have had atrocious acne. I mean, in my mind, it was just hereditary. It's for a number of different causes. I've talked about that in other videos, but I really never thought that my acne was something I was going to be able to extinguish until I saw that video. The girl in it had the exact same type of acne that I have. She was a little bit older than me, so I knew that, you know, it's not hormonal in the same way as when you get acne in your teens, just like mine. And she tried this stuff called Curology. She went online. Basically, there are these dermatologists, I think it's based out of Asia, who ask you a bunch of questions about your skin and your routine and just all the things that work for you, all the things that don't, and they make an acne treatment specifically for you, for your skin, for you. It even has your name on it. So it's very simple. Mine has 3 active ingredients in it. So I sent him pictures of myself, and if you want to know a little bit more about the process later, I can tell you, I actually vlogged the whole thing, but I have been more than a little bit thrilled. It's a monthly subscription. I think it's around 20 bucks, and literally my face is cleared. I was planning to take my makeup off for this video, I just forgot, but like honestly, I don't have any zits, and I'm really pleased because I have hyperpigmentation issues, and it's just been so nice to not have that on the list of little things that are bugging me. So love Curology. I haven't done a lot of extensive research on like the long-term effects of this, so I'm not gonna tell you anything about that. You need to do your own research, but that's something that I have absolutely been loving. Okay, has anybody noticed, if you shop at Michael's at all, you've noticed, if you go on Pinterest at all in the like trendy posts, you've noticed we're all in love with cactuses and llamas. So I was in Dollar Tree the other day and I spied these cactus stickers. And Brianna, if you're watching this, you will know, or if you've known me for like a really long time, you will know that I have this love for making art with random pieces of random objects like magazines or yarn or beads or just different things like that, and kind of making mixed media art is something that I haven't done in a long time. But that mixed media art that I've made, I still own it, and it's stuff that I made when I was like in my early teens. And so anyway, this really inspired me and made me feel like I want to try another mixed media piece. So if you want to see me do one, please comment below, like this video, and I will know that you want me to film it. I haven't done it yet. I've been dying to. It's going to be really fun, but I'm going to make some art with these cactuses to go in my kitchen because I'm obsessed and I really love it. Let's talk about clothes, shall we? If you follow me on Instagram, my handle is Delise Germond on Instagram. Super creative. But if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have been really excited about Fanny Packs. This is a fanny pack that I found at Mission's thrift store. I have spoken exhaustively on that thrift store, but there's really good stuff there. Found this one. I'm in love with it. It's just your regular brown one. But then I actually found these other fanny packs that I'm so excited about. Okay. This one is one that I actually got from a girl on Instagram, and I will link her below. I'll probably put it on the screen too. But she makes these really cool like African print, geometric print fanny packs. They're adorable. I haven't styled this one yet, but I'm planning to do like a whole fanny pack styling video deal because I love this and I'm really excited about it. I think it's super different, but I like how the colors in this one are very neutral, so I feel like you can wear it with a lot of different things. The next one that I like is kind of laughable, and like it still has the plastic on it. I think I bought this a couple months ago and I was so excited about it when I saw it. But do you ever have that moment where you love something and then you know it's weird, and so you feel like a little guilty, like a little, oh, maybe I shouldn't like this, like maybe I shouldn't do this? That's kind of how I felt. So I saw this fanny pack again at Mission's thrift store. It's like a belt bag, and I promise you this thing came from somewhere like Mexico. It is so ridiculous and so gaudy, and like this strange champagne gold color, but it just makes me smile, and there is a large part of my heart that really adores this thing. But like I said, I haven't worn it out yet because I also know that it's strange, and I'm going to have to come up with a way that I can wear it or just let go of that. So I have to be in the right mood to wear this one, but again, I'm really liking fanny packs right now. Let's talk about food. I could go on and on, but there are two main things that I really want you to know about. The first thing is Bubbly. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know. Guys, I love LaCroix or LaCroix, however you say that, LaCroix. I've heard people say LaCroix, but I really believe it's LaCroix. LaCroix. Mom, how do you say it? Anyway, I love that seltzer water, but it's expensive, and it's only expensive, I think, because it's really popular. And so I've been looking for an alternative. I've tried so many different brands of seltzer water. Some people's are really good, some people's really aren't that good. Guys, this is amazing. The packaging is adorable, but more than being cute, it actually tastes how it smells. It is one of the most fantastic seltzer waters that I have ever had. It's called a sparkling water on here, and I find that kind of interesting because certain sparkling waters, seltzer waters, call themselves sparkling waters, and certain ones call themselves seltzer water. But in my past experience, when you call yourself a sparkling water, it implies that there's sugar. So there's no sugar, like it's there's no sugar in here. It's not sweet. It's just your regular kind of flavored seltzer water essence. Why can't I talk today? Anyway, it's really good. Guys, trust me, I'm not lying. They're not sponsoring this. It's amazing. Try it. And it's cheaper than LaCroix, even though I love LaCroix. But it's a little bit more flavorful than that too. Another food item that I have been loving is the yogurt drinks by Chobani. Again, the packaging, see how it's like this matte color? What? Guys, packaging right now is like on fire. But it's drinkable yogurt. I absolutely love it. I love it because there's fat in here. I'm not a fan of fat-free anything. I just don't believe in it. Number two, there are 200 calories in here. I like that. Drinkable calories. Protein, 14 grams. Hey, thank you, Lord. I hate eating a ton of meat. 14 grams of protein in this 200 calorie drink. I am so in. And okay, yeah, it was a little bit expensive, but for those two things, I'm just like, thank you so much. I love it. So I was really happy when I found this because in the morning, I'm not trying to eat a lot because I'm not hungry, but I need to get a lot of nutrients in my body. And I feel like this is a great way to do it. So Chobani, if you want to sponsor me, I'm totally up for that. Look what I found at the thrift store. What the heck? Newsflash, everyone, if you don't know yet, white leather is totally on trend for the fall. I said that wrong. White leather is on trend right now. Boots, cowboy boots are on trend for the fall. These are white leather cowboy boots. I love them so much. I'm so excited. I saw one girl I really like to follow on Instagram. She had white boots, white pointy-toed boots on with like an all black outfit, and it was so sick. I'm so excited to style these. Okay, switching gears to mindsets. Number one, I find that personally and mentally speaking, if I walk into a situation and I have certain expectations or a certain routine, like just in the way that I like to do those things, if that doesn't happen because of another person, I tend to feel bitter fairly quickly toward that person, okay? Big picture. So, like for example, if I'm walking into work and I'm accustomed to coming into a classroom and having things go a certain way and it doesn't go that way, and then I start feeling like I need to blame someone and it's your fault because this is my routine and you messed it up, you know? Or if I come home and my husband's home already and I have a certain plan or thing in my mind that I wanted to do, and then he's doing something, he's being human in the space, I tend to feel that way, okay? So I've noticed this about myself, and I know that that is not good. It's just like a really selfish, self-centered mentality, someone who doesn't like to have their little apple cart upset. And one thing that I've been really working on that I've been loving this spring is to pause. And what I mean by pause is I've been trying to kind of arrive places, even home, and before I come inside or before I get out of my car, to just like take a minute and to really pray and to really think about who I want to be when I get in that space. And I know that this might sound really strange, but like for example, I really want my home to be a place where people feel welcome, where people feel like they're everything, like who they are is accepted and safe here, and they can lay it all out on the table in my presence, you know, and not feel like they need to be someone or something that they're not. Like, I want to be a person who conveys love and grace to people. And so I need to be very conscientious when I've got these intentions and these plans, that I've got to go into a space intentionally trying to make sure that that's how people feel around me. I mean, I don't really know if that translates, but I've been really working hard on making it up in my mind and settling in my heart and saying, okay, God, help me to walk into this space and no matter what happens, to be joyful, to be kind, to be gracious, to be peaceful. You know, I've noticed in my classroom when I walk into a room and I'm just like, you know, like all this energy, that it can throw the kids off. And what they really need is like a peaceful presence. And yeah, I have a lot of energy and I want to have a lot of fun, but just how I enter matters. And I think that something people in general, but women especially, that we need to realize that we can celebrate about ourselves is that we have a lot of influence. And so that can be a beautiful thing, or that can be a really harmful thing. And it's your job and your opportunity, your gift to decide what your influence, what your presence is. And so that's just something that I really, really want to challenge myself to do. I've had so many regrets with my attitude and the words I said because I was personally feeling insecure, and then I made other people feel horrible as a result of me not taking responsibility for how I was feeling. And so that's just one thing that I've really been loving, and I've found to be really effective no matter where I go, to just kind of take a second before I go in there and really remember who I am and who I want to be. So I know that got kind of deep really fast, but anyway, that's one thing. And then the other thing that I've been loving is a podcast. And this podcast is called Love That Lasts, and it's by Jeff and Alyssa. And it's just really fun. If you're married, if you're in a relationship, if you're not married, if you're not in a relationship, if you're a person, if you're a human with relationships with people, you should probably try to listen to this. It's so encouraging, so fun. Jeff has like a really kind of deep view of the world, or deep way of expressing his view of the world, and then his wife Alyssa just has like a really sweet and relatable way of expressing her view of the world, and the two of them together are just a lot of fun. And so I've been really enjoying listening to them on my way home. Guys, if you are still watching this, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate all of my old subscribers. I appreciate anyone who's been watching these videos, guys. It's been a real encouragement to me. Oh, I almost forgot. What is wrong with me today? I'm in a really weird mood. Anyway, I felt my earrings brush my shoulders, and I remembered that these are one of my favorites. So I'm kind of hesitant to say where I got them, although I know if I was watching this video, I would want to know. But I was walking through the Walmart the other day and I spied these little beauties. They're really well made and beautiful, if you ask me. They came in a bunch of different color combinations, but I really liked the white, black, and gold. And they were $4, and you just can't beat it. Like, I've worn them so much in the past week. I'm obsessed with these earrings. So anyway, go get you a pair of $4 earrings from Walmart and have a great day, everyone. Thank you for watching.